Previously on Potato Blue. I have fallen so hard for TinyFox that I want more. Am I gonna go broke? And done. The poison video is done and I could take a break from dolls. Oh no. Hey, hi, I'm Blue, and I have a slight addiction to KikaGoods. By the way, if you watched any of my KikaGoods unboxings and want to get something for yourself, consider using my code PotatoBlue10 for 10% off of your purchase. I am not affiliated with KikaGoods, I make no money from them off of these videos, I just really like dolls and blind boxes. Now, I was initially planning on not spending more money on dolls and blind boxes, especially after my last video where I reviewed Poison, a TinyFox doll, but then I saw her. This is Fluffy and she is an adorable moth girl. I fell in love with her instantly, I mean how could you not, and placed my order. And now that she's finally here, I will be unboxing her and drawing some pictures of her. Let's get started. Fluffy is a TinyFox Makoko doll, which means that she has an alternate pair of legs, which makes her a little bit more chibi, a little bit more chubby, and I love it. She measures up to 22.5 inches, or roughly 57.5 centimeters. She is a 1/4 scale doll, and this is how big she is in comparison to the Poison box. Let's open this box up. I'm so excited! So here are the first looks. I also ordered the skin anti-staining suit for this doll. It doesn't come with the box, it is sold separately. Pulling Fluffy out of the box, there is a card in here. Let's check that out first. Inside the card we have some sheets of paper. First off we have this character card, which features the art from the front of the box. In the back is a birth certificate sheet, where you can write the name and birthday of your doll. Up next is this folded sheet of paper. On this side, you can read a bit about the TinyFox company and a cute little story talking about TinyFox Town. On the back is a mini doll guide, featuring some proper care instructions and the measurements of your new doll. Up next, we have this character card of Joshua. I read on the site that you can get character cards not associated with the doll that you've purchased, so I'm assuming that's what happened here. Finally, let's look at everything else in the box. We have a hat, a wand, a big bag of clothes, and other accessories, her wig, and a sponge for any potential stains or scuffs. And in this box, we have her alternate pair of legs and her alternate pair of hands. These are the slim versions so that it fits with a wider variety of 1/4 accessories. And here's all of the clothes and accessories splayed out. This is the most accessories I've seen for a doll. It's insane. Starting off with the wings. These are attached to the clothes with a metal hook, and they are flexible with a thin wire on the inside. Here is her knit vest, closed in the back with buttons. Here is her blouse, closed in the back with some metal clasps. Her bloomers that have an elastic waistband. Her top skirt, and I was surprised to see that there's actually a petticoat inside the skirt. I think it's super cute and adds so much more detail to the character. Her leg warmers. Her beret with her cute little moth antenna. Some arm warmers that are also closed by metal clasps. A ton of socks and arm warmers. Her wig. And it's pretty secure. I love her little buns. The styrofoam is to help shaping the wig. This bag contains an extra neck joint and her other neck components. Here are her gorgeous eyes. I love them so much. I love the little heart you can see in them as well. Alright, now let's move on to Fluffy herself. You've already seen this? She is so cute. Let's start with her head first. I love the face paint that they went for this doll. I love her very demure, sort of shy expression. She looks so adorable. I love the stitching in her eye as well. Next is her body. And first thoughts, she is so incredibly light. The doll is hollow on the inside, which makes her nice to move around and to hold. She has great articulation. And I love her more curvy legs. I think they're so cute. It shapes the doll really nicely. She also has a different pair of hands on, which makes her hands a bit more round as well. Here is the skin suit that I bought separately. It is to prevent any staining that could happen with your doll wearing dark clothes for long periods of time, or just standing next to something that might transfer over. Let's go ahead and put it on the doll. Unfortunately, I did not realize this as I was putting it on the doll, but the skin suit is made for the other pair of legs and not for the Makoko bodies, so I will not be putting the skin suit on for her. Alright, it's time for an art break. So I've decided that when doing videos like this where it features only one doll or a couple dolls, I want to first start off with a chibi form and then go on to drawing a more detailed, fully rendered piece towards the end. And I really like how she turned out. Fluffy came out really adorable. I don't normally draw a lot of chibis because I feel like that's not my strongest suit in my art, but I'm very, very happy with how she came out. I think I was able to capture Fluffy's essence. And if you didn't know, TinyFox has a bit of lore to their dolls, and Fluffy is a tailor in the world of TinyFox Town. So she works on clothes and like accessories, and I think she's just so sweet. I think she fits that role so well. The more that I look at her design and her character, she gives me like really big sister vibes. And that's kind of how I wanted to draw her. So let me know what you guys think and if you like how she came out. I'd love to hear your thoughts on the chibi art. And if you have any tips on how to draw chibis, let me know. And now let's dress up the doll. It was pretty easy putting everything on, but I did have to remove Fluffy's hands in order to properly dress her. There are no actual instructions on how all the clothes are supposed to layer over each other, so in order to dress up Fluffy, I used the photo shoot photos as a guide, which ended up helping me a lot throughout the dress up process. So trying to figure out how the wings were meant to go on was a bit tricky. There are loops on the blouse where the hooks are meant to attach to, and the wings layer underneath the vest. I will be putting on her Makoko socks, which are a slightly wider pair of socks. I was a little worried about staining, but because the clothes is more of a lighter fabric, I thought it'd be okay. The rest of the accessories were pretty straightforward on how to put them onto the doll. I really love how all these pieces really come together. The silhouette this outfit gives Fluffy is just so cute and bug-like. The whole thing really reads as MOTH, and I am obsessed with that. After getting her all dressed up, we put back on her hands. And here's the outfit so far. Now let's move on to the eyes. And like magic, they fit perfectly and she looks so cute. Oh, I love her face. And now to attach the head to the body. Here are all of our pieces. The extra neck joint is meant for other types of heads not created by TinyFox, if you want to spice it up. This neck joint is twisted in, which is slightly different to the poison headpiece, but works just the same. And here she is so far. Oh, her head looks so good on her body. Ah, I love her so much. And now finally, the wig. It is a little messed up because it's been in the packaging for a while, but it looks very cute nonetheless. And here she is all put together. She looks perfect. The only minor note I have is the hair isn't styled exactly as it is in the photos, but she looks great nonetheless. I am absolutely in love with her, and putting her right next to Poison is just so cute. Seeing their height differences is everything to me. Now, time for the final piece. For this piece, I wanted to draw Fluffy in her tailor shop, like folding clothes or sewing or something, but I also wanted to include Poison, my previous doll that I unboxed from TinyFox, and it was a bit difficult deciding how I was going to frame the scene since I don't really draw a lot of characters in big scenes all that often. That's something I'd really want to look forward to in this new year of 2025. So it was a bit challenging, but I'm really happy with the end result. I kind of want to redraw this sometime in the future to see how much I've improved, but I'm hoping to draw more big scenes like this more frequently. Speaking of the new year, I hope you guys had a great holiday season and a great start to the new year. Do you guys have any resolutions for the new year? Are you guys working on anything? Do you guys have any big plans? Do let me know. I'd love to read about that in the comments. One of my biggest plans for the new year is to just draw more, make more content, and hopefully not spend too much money on dolls. As much as I love KikaGoods, as much as I love purchasing blind boxes, it's gotten to a point where my supporters are a little concerned. They are very encouraging of me getting a little treat now and then, but it gets to a point. But anyways, as we come to the end of the video, here is the end result. I had so much fun working on this video and playing with dolls with you guys, so thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much to my supporters for helping me fund my teeny tiny doll collecting addiction. It's been a lot of fun, and I really appreciate you guys and your support. If you want to become a supporter, consider checking out my Ko-fi. It really helps a lot. Or consider subscribing to the channel. It means the world to me. Leave a comment, like, share, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.